welcome back. LEGO Fortnite just announced some of their biggest changes of all time, starting with the name of survival mode as we know it, all the way to a brand new mode that'll change the way we play the game entirely, along with so much more. And I'm currently out in Denmark at LEGO headquarters and have so much to share, so let's get straight into everything you're gonna need to know. But first, subscribe to stay tuned to all things LEGO Fortnite as we're getting into one of the most exciting times that the game has ever seen. Also, drop a like. And we have to start out with the biggest news, which is LEGO Fortnite's new name, which is gonna be called LEGO Fortnite Odyssey. So as you guys all know, the main mode is survival mode, and yeah, it's now called LEGO Odyssey, which is super interesting. And with LEGO Fortnite's Storm Chaser update, which is also brand new, it's bringing along so much, starting out with a whole new game mode, which we'll be covering right after we talk about everything new in survival mode Odyssey. It still feels weird to say Odyssey, but we'll definitely get used to it. And jumping straight into the official blog post of LEGO Fortnite, they say, in LEGO Fortnite Odyssey, the Storm King has thundered onto the scene in survival mode's latest update, Storm Chasers. With his Stormwild Legion led by Raven, the Storm King has everything he needs to complete his sinister quest to consume all, and it's up to you and your friends to stop him. Find the Storm Chaser village, meet new friends, and build up the strength to take down this electrifying evil as you go about your journey, battle all new foes, dungeons, and build a powerful new weapon using the improved crafting mechanics. So right off the bat, this is super juicy, but guys, there's so much to get into, so let's continue. Obviously, the first thing that they're noting here is that, of course, we have confirmation that the Storm King will be arriving to all of our survival worlds on the 10th, which is tomorrow. And then, of course, with that, we're also getting dungeons, new weapons, and improved crafting mechanics, which I still have no clue what it means, but it all sounds insane. Your journey begins with the Storm Chaser village. And basically what they say here is that you'll be meeting new villagers, and then you'll be able to get quests to complete the village with the ultimate goal of defeating the Storm King. Along with this, they say that you can keep track of all of your progress using the brand new journal. From here, you can also pin goals to your HUD and easily track them across your current world. And that's an amazing addition to the game because sometimes you do get confused on what quests you're trying to do. And just looking at the images here, it seems that there's a new picture of what appears to be some sort of workbench, which I think is something we can use to craft the new weapons. But again, we'll be finding out a lot tomorrow, but just know weapons are definitely going to be a big part of this update, and it's absolutely going to change the way that combat works in this game. Next up, they talk about the storm, and they say head out into the storm. You're going to need more than an umbrella to deal with these storms. The Storm King's invasion has warped the very fabric of reality, causing enormous storm systems to appear at random locations across the map. There's tons of secrets waiting for those brave enough to venture into these new shrouded areas. Just try not to get zapped by lightning strikes as you explore. And then obviously you're seeing the image on screen here as well as trailers which have been playing in the background. And from my speculation, it seems like this will actually just be taking over parts of our original world, which is actually really good because yeah, we're not going to be getting a new island for this from what I know. Instead, it'll just transform the areas that we already have in our worlds. And continuing onwards, it says that you'll find storm dungeons at the center of the storm, each of which hold a fragment of the Storm King's electrifying power at its core. Navigate your way through the dangers and strike a blow to his almighty influence and get one step closer to liberating your world. Just be careful, as the closer you get to the end, the bigger the dangers you'll have to contend with. The dungeons seem like they'll be unique generations every single time, and yeah, should definitely add to the overall gameplay of this game and replayability. Super excited for this, and yeah, stay tuned to the channel because obviously we're going to be conquering as many storm dungeons as we can on day one. You guys don't want to miss it. But moving on forward, next we have villains. Prepare to take on the Storm King's acolytes. This ferocious faction of fanatics is causing a havoc throughout the world of LEGO Fortnite Odyssey. Still feels weird to say LEGO Fortnite Odyssey, but we'll get used to it. Anyway, they say keep your eyes peeled for the acolytes' most elite units, who all have special abilities granted to them by the villainous king himself. Be wary of the storm crawlers too, as they give a nasty shock. And then as you can see, here are the images of the villains. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our first look at absolutely everything, and already there's so much content, but we're not even halfway through the patch notes yet. And next up, we have Raven, the Storm King's right-hand man. It makes sense why we weren't able to invite him to our village, because it does say that he'll appear somewhere in our world after we've helped the Storm Chasers significantly advance their village. Defeat this fearsome foe and you'll be able to break the arcane lock, keeping the mysterious gateway to the center of your world's largest storm closed. Interesting. And next we're talking about the Storm King himself, which we've been talking about on the channel for a little bit here. But in terms of the Storm King, they say that this menacing monarch is back to his own dimension. Step through the gateway after taking down Raven and you'll be teleported to the Storm King's lair, which is, I believe, what you're seeing on screen here, obviously. This multi-stage boss battle will be the ultimate test of your wits, battle skills, and survival instincts. Bringing along some friends and reinforcements is highly recommended. Emerging victorious will give you epic loot. This will include things like the Thunderclap Blade, the Cyclone Pickaxe, and the Shatterhorn Fragments, all of which we do not know anything about yet. Anyway, it says that with these, you can use them to craft powerful weapons and improve tools. Again, all of which are brand new additions to the game in the forms of content, so my goodness, are we getting so much with this update. Anyway, with the new adventure comes new gameplay mechanics. The Storm Chasers update comes with an electrifying number of gameplay improvements, from an overhaul of the progression system to an all-new crafting system. Starting with, progress your adventure anywhere, anytime. And they basically say here that enemy difficulty has now been equalized across all biomes, giving you the freedom to take your adventure wherever you choose. Being here at LEGO HQ, I've actually learned quite a bit of this ahead of time from the LEGO developers themselves, and basically, as you go through all of the biomes now, it seems like they won't be as restrictive in terms of the temperature and also the difficulty of enemies. Again, we'll definitely have to hop into game when this update drops and feel it out to really see what's going on, because they're being vague, but yeah, it seems like we'll be able to access the biomes a lot easier, especially if you're playing on those harder settings. Then next, we have to talk about component-based crafting. The Storm Chasers update introduces component-based crafting, meaning you'll now have more flexibility to decide what materials you'd like to use for your favorite weapons and tools. But think carefully, as the quality of the materials you use will also affect the attributes and rarity of the end result. So basically, what I'm thinking with this is that you'll be able to input any resources you have on hand, and then it'll just determine exactly how powerful that tool or weapon is. Anyway, they also say several improvements have been made to resource gathering to make it more intuitive. Wood, stone, metal, gem, and rifts are all assigned a power tier that convey their rarity, with wood being the lowest and rift being the highest. And we'll talk about this new rift thing a little bit more in a second here with the new legendary forge. You're seeing it here on screen. It just basically looks like an upgraded rune forge. Build your ultimate endgame weapon. The legendary forge is an upgrade station you can build to boost your gear to new heights. Craft a tier 4 weapon or tool with rift crystals, unlocking its yet untapped potential. You must then use rifted items to increase your rift energy flow throughout it, which evolves into its final form, unlocking hidden stats. The Storm King won't know what hit him. And yeah, I sure hope so if we're using these so-called rift crystals, which are a new item. I was speculating that we were going to be using rift shards, but yeah, apparently they just introduced a brand new item to the game, so I was kind of right and kind of wrong. But the overall takeaway here is that we finally have gold items in the game, aka legendary items. This is something that's been on my wish list since literally day one, so it's really cool to see that this is finally in the game. Anyway, the next one is a big one if you've been watching my channel for a while, because you know that I'm obsessed with finding rare villagers and, you know, just the coolest villagers that possibly exist in LEGO Fortnite. But the problem with these villagers is sometimes they get eliminated and then you just lose them forever. But that all changes with the new down but not out, which says Peely is down, someone help him up. When you run out of health, other players and NPCs can now revive you to get back into the battle. I'm personally super interested to know if my villagers will be able to revive me in expert mode. That'd be super helpful, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. And next up on screen here, you're seeing two brand new vehicle guided builds. We have the little barge and the Storm Chaser. And looking at the little barge, you can see that it's basically a tricycle that has 2 wheels in the front and 1 in the back. I'd imagine this is some sort of hybrid build that you can maybe ride in the water, but then also drive on land. And of course, we also have this Storm Chaser, which we've seen a few days ago, and I believe that this one is just going to be a boat. It's our first boat guided build in the entire game, so super cool. And you can unlock these by progressing through the Storm King's quest line. And the next thing they talk about in this blog post is the couch co-op feature. Split screen has been in the game for a while, but they do say that the Storm King will fall twice as fast with 2 heroes. And this lets you know that LEGO Fortnite Odyssey is fully compatible with split screen on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, and Xbox One. But if you thought we were done with new content, we are not. We still have quite a bit to go. So next we have the LEGO Pass Chill and Thrill. Taking down the Storm King is thirsty work, so grab a refreshment at Peely's Juice Bar. This decor bundle is just one of the oddities that you'll find to add to your Odyssey in the Chill and Thrill LEGO Pass. So of course, with most major updates, we're also getting LEGO passes, and if you guys are purchasing it, feel free to use code KAZ, 3 letters KAZ. I love all of you guys that use my code. But yeah, with this brand new LEGO Pass, they'll also be using the brand new progression system, which basically means it'll be part of the Fortnite crew, and you'll get progression XP across any mode in Fortnite, which is super cool because you can play any mode across all of Fortnite and still level up your LEGO Pass. And speaking of the LEGO Pass, we have some builds to review from it. First off, we got the Raven's Mausoleum build. They say it's where villains like to roost. You'll be able to unlock an additional 11 decor bundles by purchasing the premium reward track for 1,400 V-Bucks. This will include things like the lounge tent, the arcade tent, and also the main stage build as the final premium reward in the pass, which you're seeing right here. And it's a super fun build because it introduces some new colors to the game. Always a fan of that. Upon purchasing the premium track, you'll also get the Raven Team Sid outfit, and I'd imagine a whole lot more. So yeah, stay tuned and definitely check out the LEGO Pass when it drops. And in case you were wondering, it ends on March 11th, so you should have plenty of time if you're watching this video when it drops. And speaking of cosmetics, there's actually a pretty fun thing here where they said that you can connect your LEGO and Epic Games accounts together from December 10th, and you'll automatically unlock some new outfits. You're seeing them on screen here. We got Mr. Dappermint here on the right, which he looks very dapper, obviously. And then we also have the Explorer Amelia outfit. And if you connect your accounts, they say that the outfits will be waiting for you when the promotion begins. And my goodness, we have so many quality of life improvements. So we're just gonna flash them all up on screen, and I'm gonna read my favorites, but feel free to pause and screenshot it because yeah, they changed so much in this game, and I think it's all for the best. We'll have to wait until we can actually play to really have a good feel for it. But like I said, there are some really interesting ones to get through. So first off, melee attacks now have increased range. Inventory size across the entire game has been increased. Stamina consumption has been reduced. Text chat's been added. You can now use stations in the rain. Great change. You'll no longer take damage in the cold and warm, which is something we talked about a little bit earlier. Goes back to when we were discussing the biomes, but it basically says you'll still still take damage while freezing or burning, which means when you jump into the caves, you'll still have to have the proper charms. In terms of balancing and progression updates, when you start a new world, you'll automatically have 5 hearts instead of 3 now. They increase the durability of a lot of weapons. There's a threat indicator for enemies. Brutes now do less damage but have more health. And the last one that I'll mention here is that you now encounter tougher foes after making significant progress in the game. This will keep it feeling fresh, and yeah, I'm excited and looking forward to that. Anyway, big change out of the crafting additions and tweaks. The first note is that all max item stack sizes have now been increased to 80. It's cheaper to make chests. If you're a fan of the toys, a lot of them have been made lighter, which improves buoyancy in the water. And then there's a brand new storm rune that's been added, which you can acquire from these storm rune tomes. Lastly, we got some bug fixes, and like I said, pause and screenshot if you want to read these more in depth. And that, my friends, is everything new in LEGO Fortnite Odyssey. Guys, go to the comments right now and sound off. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know how you're feeling. Are you excited about this update? And I'm going to be doing that live on the LEGO Fortnite official channel, so be sure to stay tuned to that. I'll be doing a couch co-op stream checking out the update with a bunch of other awesome LEGO Fortnite creators. So yeah, that'll be one of my first looks at this while I'm out here at LEGO HQ. But believe it or not, this is actually only half of what we have to talk about today, because next up we have a brand new game mode called Brick Life. If you guys have been following the social media channels for LEGO Fortnite, I'm sure you saw this because it has made waves, and I am so excited for the content that we'll be producing on this. So once again, I know I said this in the intro, but yeah, subscribe because we're going to be starting a brand new series checking this out as soon as it drops on the 12th. But they do say that this is an all-new social roleplay experience in the LEGO Fortnite world launching on December 12th. And in the background, you're obviously seeing this trailer, which is super vibrant, fun, and there's just so many people in this world. So yeah, I'm interested to see how this all plays out. Luckily, we know quite a bit from this blog post. So first off, they say, what is LEGO Fortnite Brick Life? Pack up your bricks and pieces and step into the ever-evolving city, where you can build your own stories by interacting with both environments and your fellow residents. Gather your friends and make new ones as you explore vibrant locales like sun-drenched beaches and the mysterious Morndale Academy, alongside 31 other players. Become the ultimate socialite and hang out in restaurants, house parties, and rooftop clubs. Activities in LEGO Fortnite Brick Life are better together. Host a band practice down to the beach, grab a bite to eat with friends, or race through the streets on hoverboards. Wow, this is so much fun. Okay, continuing on. As you decorate your own home with a wide range of LEGO furniture, afforded by taking on an assortment of jobs, from a mysterious fortune teller to a hardworking sushi chef. And getting into the details, first things first, you're going to need to make a living, which means you're going to need to get a job. Whatever you fancy, there's a profession for everyone in Brick Bay. Here's just a few of the roles you can take. Starting with a carrier, where you can deliver parcels, the academy professor, where you can share your knowledge, security officer, where you can make sure crime doesn't pay, a scoundrel to prank fellow citygoers, a sushi chef like we talked about earlier, a milk tea boba barista, a fortune teller, along with probably a lot that we don't know about yet. Then they say if you fancy a career change, you can go right ahead. You can take up a new job in Brick Bay whenever you want, no interview required. Try out all the professions until you find your favorite, and keep an eye on the in-game phone too, as business will occasionally send out calls for help. Own your dream home. Where will you go to relax after a hard day's work? There's several empty lots found around the city where you can place a home, ranging from cozy suburban houses to a sleek apartment and luxurious penthouse. Pick and purchase your very own home and customize it to your heart's content. And before you do that, you'll need some stuff to decorate it with. So open up your phone to access the furniture catalog, where you'll find a huge assortment of items that you can personalize in your new place. If you're looking for something unique, stop by the furniture shop right down the block, which regularly has brand new items. Oh my goodness, this is actually so sick. I just cannot believe that we're getting all this new content. And with that, they say I already got some decor bundles and builds boxed up and ready to go. You can use these in LEGO Fortnite Brick Life too. Just look out for the cross-compatible icon in your locker, which is really cool because now you're able to use all the LEGO Pass as well as the purchased and free decor sets that we've got, as well as build sets inside of this brand new game mode. So they're no longer exclusive to just LEGO Fortnite Odyssey. They do leave a little note and say that some of the bigger builds won't be available on launch, but I'm sure they will be eventually. And they let us know that we should stay tuned for updates on that. Anyway, explore and meet new residents. After a hard day's work, unwind with your friends. There's absolutely a ton to see across Brick Bay, so grab your best pals and see what's out there. As you get to know the city, you'll meet new LEGO faces as well as new players. And say hello to those you meet using the all-new text chat. And on screen here, you're seeing a screenshot of that text chat. Seems like we're just going to be able to use emojis for now. Who knows what the future holds, but it is super cool that we finally have some sort of text chat in game, as well as a lobby that'll host 32 people, including yourself. The maximum size in LEGO Fortnite Odyssey is obviously 8, and I'm sure a lot of us know that. So it'll be really cool to play LEGO Fortnite on such a big scale. But we're going to talk about locations next, because there are a few locations that they highlight in Brick Life, starting with Town Square, which they say there's nothing square about this town square. As the center of Brick Bay, it's an ideal place to meet your friends for coffee and then head out in your urban adventures. The beach, the perfect place to catch the sun. Head to the beach and get a tan on the sunbed, zip along the coast on a hoverboard, visit Cozy Paws Cafe, work out at Meow Swole's gym, or listen to tunes by the stage. Fun little area we have here as it's super vibrant. Then we have Morndale's Academy. It might be dark, but it's full of bright ideas. ideas. Explore Brick Bay's home of mystery and spellcasting. Be sure to stop by the school and check out the potion class. And this one's fun because as you can see, they're using some of the build pieces we have from the last LEGO pass. But the last location to highlight for now is the Rooftop Club grand opening. Have you noticed some instruction going on in the city? The Rooftop Club will have its grand opening on December 18th and you're all invited. Pick out your best outfit for when the doors open and prepare for a party overlooking the city. The Rooftop Club will be the first of many new additions in Brick Bay, so stay tuned for more information. And yeah, definitely put on your best outfit for that. You guys already know which one I'll be using, and if you're purchasing at the item shop, feel free to use code Kaz. But lastly, for Brick Life, they tell us exactly how to play, and that's the same way you find any experience inside of Fortnite, which is going to be through the Discover tab. Basically, in Fortnite's main menu, you can scroll down and find the Lego tab, click on it, and then find Brick Life. You can also search Brick Life as well and then add it to your favorites, but it'll obviously be super easy to find when it launches on the 12th. And if you guys were not already overstimulated with all of the information we have like one last thing to talk about, and then we'll debrief and talk about everything in summary. But yeah, the last thing they have to say is that you do unlock a brand new outfit called Cord Cahill, which will come in both a Lego and Fortnite style. And it's very simple to get this. All you got to do is access the Fortnite mobile app by February 21st. And ladies and gentlemen, that's about it from Brick Life and also Lego Fortnite Odyssey. So yeah, I already told you guys to let me know what you guys think down in the comments, but definitely let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for all of this? It's definitely the biggest update we've probably ever gotten, and I am so excited. Guys, it's such a great time to be a Lego Fortnite fan, and yeah, we have so much new content on the horizon, which is absolutely insane. All of this is unveiling basically on the first birthday of Lego Fortnite as well. So yeah, a year into the game, and we're getting just so much, and I'm just gonna say that over and over again. I'm so excited. Let me know what you guys think and jump into the Discord because we're having discussions every single day about everything new as it releases. But guys, the update does drop tomorrow, so stay tuned to the channel for a full playthrough as soon as I can upload it. You guys know I always got you covered with the update videos, and obviously this one is no different. But overall, I'm feeling super excited, and as soon as I get back from Lego headquarters, I'm gonna be probably posting multiple times a day because yeah, there's just so much to unpack. So stay tuned, and if you found this video helpful, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. But this has been a lot of information and a lot of talking, so I'm gonna let you guys go for now. I'm gonna link all of the blog posts in the description if you want to check them out for yourselves. Also in the end screen, I'm linking both of the Lego Fortnite official trailers, so be sure to check those out because it'll definitely build the hype even more, and it's what you've been seeing in the background of this video. But thank you so much for watching all the way until the end. If you made it this far, comment cheese, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.